When I was figuring out what I wanted to do my action research plan on, I thought something that was relevant to me would be bettering myself. I focused on exercise and eating better. I referred to Pinterest for exercise tips and healthy meal plans. This research project spanned a 3-week period. To keep myself accountable, I kept a food log and a simple yes-no chart if I was exercising, following my food plan, and writing in my food log. I found that in the first week, I was extremely motivated and was keeping on track. But as the weeks progressed, I was falling back into my old habits and eventually abandoned my goals altogether. I think I would have been much more successful if I had someone who was doing this alongside me. We thrive off of encouragement and support, and when something takes a lot of discipline, it is always good to have an accountability partner. Although I was not successful my first time round, this experience and my mistakes have remotivated me to get back to my goals and feeling better. The Wesleyan Quadrilateral is a theological idea created by John Wesley. It has 4 sources: Scripture, tradition, experience, and reason. When I was reflecting on this, I concluded that I rely most on Scripture because it is what provides truth to my beliefs. Scripture is both motivating and convicting, and it has become an integral part of my life. I rely a lot on my faith, but in the classroom it takes on a different image. As Christians in the classroom, we oftentimes refer to the hidden curriculum. Through my actions and words, students will know something is different about me without having to outwardly say I am a Christian. When I put my Wesleyan Quadrilateral paper into a Wordle, I was pleasantly surprised by the words that stood out: Scripture, God, tradition, students, feel, and rely. Each of these words hold a special meaning for myself, and I must oftentimes reflect and put into practice what these words mean in both my personal and professional life. This unit covers the age of exploration and how this time in history has affected today. Students will be introduced to the early explorers and the routes they took. Throughout this unit, a variety of technology and apps will be used to enhance the students' understanding of the material. PowerPoints and Keynote will be used to present new information, incorporating a variety of images and video. Students are encouraged to use their iPads and a note-taking app, like Note Anytime or Evernote. Students will take part in a variety of assignments, many of them using apps. They will work in small groups and create a slidergram, an app in which they will compile images of an explorer and accompany it with music. As a final project, students will work in their small groups. Each group will be assigned a continent and given several questions that they must answer and incorporate into their projects. Students will create a video using iMovie. This video can be in the style of a newscast, an actual movie, or a music video. Students are advised to use GarageBand and be creative with props and costumes. The videos will be presented to the class, and each group will participate in a question and answer forum. The overall objective of the unit is to have students view the age of exploration with new eyes and establish their own opinions through independent and group work. As we live in a day and age where technology is a daily part of our lives, creating an e-portfolio and a live binder allows your work to be easily accessible. My digital teaching and learning capstone project was to create an e-portfolio, and using website creators like Weebly allow you to create a uniformed and well-organized website. Creating a live binder in Education 511 was a great way for me to be able to collect all of my work and allow potential employers the opportunity to see the projects and assignments that I have created throughout the Digital Teaching and Learning Master's Program. Throughout the Digital Teaching and Learning Master's Program, I have learned so much. In Education 511, I learned about Wordle, how to create a live binder, and really looking at technology in education. In 512, I created a web quest, learned about Keynote, and learned some tips and tricks in word processor. Education 514 was all about YouTube and learning how to create and edit movies on iMovie. In Education 515, I learned the importance of creating a classroom website. and also about digital citizenship and how we should teach our students about it. 522 was about how we can incorporate the vast array of multiple intelligences into our lesson plans, making sure that we can reach each of our students at some level. Lastly, in Education 526, we put everything we have done throughout this program into an e-portfolio. We also conducted an action research plan and looked at how the Wesleyan Quadrilateral fits into our personal and professional lives. I am so grateful for all of the wonderful things that I have learned throughout this program. It has instilled confidence within me and has encouraged me to incorporate technology as much as I can throughout my lessons. I cannot wait to get into the classroom and begin putting to practice the apps and programs that I know will enhance my students' understanding of the material. Although the master's program has come to an end, I know my educational journey does not stop here. I have so much more to learn and look forward to one day adding on a doctorate degree. I have grown so much throughout this program, and I am anxious to see where the Lord takes me.